Good morning. Welcome to the Reptile Barn. I've got with me Queenie, and I've got her out because I wanted to bring you guys along on a thought process that we need to have here at the Reptile Barn in the next year or so. We can put it off for a while, but eventually we're going to have to decide. So, some of you who've been watching long enough know that Queenie is a butter jungle woma 50% pos het clown 50% pos het sunset. We did a trade for this girl with a good friend of ours, Reese Green, and very happy with her. She's gorgeous in her own right, but obviously if her genetics were to prove out, she would be just invaluable to the growth of our business. So we have to decide what male to buy to put to this beautiful little thing. There have been double het clown sunset males for sale before. They're very, very expensive. Realistically, out of our price range by the time this girl's up to weight. Obviously, she's not going this year. She's only, I don't know, 500-600 grams, maybe a little more, 700 grams. I don't know. In that range, though. Not going to breed this winter. But very possibly could breed next winter. So in the next year, it would be wise of us to get a male that could potentially prove her out. We could just buy a clown. We could buy a 100% het sunset male, but proving out both clown and sunset at once is probably outside of our price range. So we just have to figure out what to do. It's not an ideal decision. Of course, the best way, time-wise, not finances-wise, to figure it out would be to buy a clown sunset male. But we would have to sell some kidneys and, just not going to happen. Not that any have even been made, I don't believe. So what to do, we don't know. But we love our little girl here. She's grown up nice for us. She's beautiful, very friendly, great disposition. Yeah, just wanted to show her off. And since breeding season is right around the corner, I figured talking about some different decisions that go into breeding season. We did our big video about, who we're going to pair up this year. But there's a lot that goes into deciding, what snakes to buy to add to your collection. What projects to start, what projects maybe not to start yet. And we had the opportunity to get this girl in a trade. So, we didn't have to dish out a huge amount of cash for her. And Sunset and Clown were both projects that we dearly, dearly would love to start. So it was just too good to pass up. Yeah, so we just figured, why not? We knew that this was going to come up where it was like, what male are we going to get for her when she's big enough? Just look at this beautiful snake. This is just, all you're seeing visually, it's just butter and jungle woma. Gorgeous, gorgeous pattern, color, soft tones. Obviously, everything in the BEL complex, the Blood Lucy complex, is beautiful. Jungle Woma is real subtle, kind of messes with the pattern a little bit. I think you can probably tell. But it's the hidden genes in there, the potential that she's carrying Clown and Sunset that make her so valuable. So, she could end up being worth, $200. Not that the finances is the only thing to consider, but when you're running a business, you do need to consider them. She could also be worth, $2,000 or more. depending on if she carries both. I mean, she could be worth a ton of money. So we need to find that out. And we have looked around a little bit. We don't need to worry about it, immediately, but it needs to be something we think about, in this coming spring. What male are we going to get for her? So, yeah, just stay tuned. There will definitely be a video whenever we do get a male for this little girl. The other consideration, of course, is that we don't want to get a male that doesn't make any sense with the rest of our projects. You don't want to buy a male that you're only going to plan on ever breeding to one single female. Obviously, each male can breed a lot of females, and if you're talking about buying a very expensive male, it would be nice to buy one that can breed multiple females. And breeding a het male to a bunch of females that aren't even potentially het for that same gene just seems so wasteful to me. Producing a whole clutch where they're all just going to be pos hets. Seems like you could use males better than that. But that's the price you pay when you want to work with recessives, which we do. All of our favorite projects are recessive. Most of the genes that we want to get still are recessive. So the reason I'm doing this video is because today I'm uncertain. I don't know what we're going to do. And I figured that that's something that everyone goes through when they're starting a business of any kind, even if you're not working with animals, is you don't get to have all the cards all the time, or exactly what's going to happen. We don't know if this girl is actually carrying those genes or not. So, the package that we put together to trade for her could end up being wildly too much or too little, depending on what she ends up having. So we will see. It was with a friend of ours. It's not like anyone's going to be mad if she does or doesn't end up carrying them, but it was just too good to pass up, And so yeah. Anyways, I don't want to ramble for too long. Just wanted to show off a snake and talk about the thoughts that we have when we're trying to plan her future. Again, pos het sunset, pos het clown, and she is a butter jungle woma, and she's beautiful. So yeah, we will leave it at that. Thank you for watching. So yeah, please let me know what you would do if you had this female and you had to get a male for her. All those considerations that I've been talking about, and I don't know exactly what our budget's going to be next year for buying new snakes. So, we can't just say, oh yeah, let's just go out and buy a $20,000 sunset male. That makes it easy. That's not realistic for us. But we do want to buy a nice boy to put to her that could potentially prove her out. And, maybe she won't grow fast. She hasn't been growing super fast. She's been eating. She's been growing, but not super fast. It may be that she needs to wait till the next year. And then we might have a little bit more money to work with, a little bit better idea of some of our other projects that we want to get started. So that might happen. But my guess is that she'll breed next year. So yeah, let us know what thoughts you have, what you guys would do in this situation. I'd love to hear it and get some more ideas. And in the meantime, thank you for watching. We appreciate so much all the people who watch and comment and like and everything. Always go ahead and share if you want to. And until next time, we're the Reptile Barn.